and welcome back to another reading vlog. Today is day 4 of the Fantasy Adventureathon. If you haven't seen my vlogs for day 1 through 3, I will leave a link to that whole video at the end of this one. So yeah, it is now day 4 and I'm 152 pages into Stain by A.G. Howard, so I don't think I've read anything since I ended the vlog last night. Obviously, I'm not off to a very good start for this readathon because it's already day 4 and I'm only 150 pages into my first read, so I am going to try my best and read as much of this as possible today because I'm pretty sure this might be my only day off for the entirety of this readathon. So yeah, this is the only day where I can like take the whole day to just try and dedicate it to reading. Of course, I do have a crap ton of other stuff that I have to get done today, like chores around the house and stuff, but hopefully there'll be a lot of reading in there somewhere. My thoughts on this book are still the same as they were since the very beginning. I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm going to enjoy the book even more once the main character gets a little bit older, which I assume she's going to because like right now she's about 12 and this is like a YA novel, so I'm hoping she's going to get older as the book progresses, and so hopefully I'll enjoy it even more then. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on this book so far. I'm just really enjoying it. Like, if I finished this book right now, I'd rate it a solid, like, 4 stars. So yeah, it's currently almost 12 noon, so the day is basically half over again. Isn't that how most of my vlogs start? But like I said, I have a lot of stuff to get done. Obviously, I want to try and read as much of this book as possible today, but then I also have to switch the wash, put in other wash, do the dishes, vacuum, and I would also like to try and dust all of my bookshelves because they get dusty very fast. I live on a very dusty road and it's just very overwhelming when you have like books double stacked as well on top of like having a bunch of like knickknacks and random other stuff and mugs and things. It just gets very overwhelming when you think about having to dust it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I really wish that I had picked a book on audio for this readathon because then I could listen to an audiobook while I'm cleaning, but I don't really want to listen to this on audiobook, nor do I want to listen to any of the other books on my TBR on audio, so I'll probably just listen to some music or whatever while I clean or watch some more Friends. If you've seen any of my recent reading vlogs, you know that that's like my new show that I'm watching all the time. So yeah, but before I do all of that, I am going to go and eat lunch, so let's go do that. I'm sorry if the dryer is kind of loud in the background, but someone commented on my last reading vlog and asked what I put in my salads because they said it looked really good. So I thought I would show you guys all of the different stuff that I put in my salads, and I actually added another ingredient or two since that last vlog, so I just thought I would show you guys. Now I feel like an actual daily vlogger. It's amazing. So this is the salad I use. It's the Little Leaf Farms Baby Crisp Green Leaf, and then I put in chopped up cherry tomatoes. I have a little thing of chopped up olives here, which I wonder if I have any more olives because that is not enough for me. I also use cheddar cheese, like shredded cheddar cheese, and then this is what I've added since then. This is like already cooked grilled chicken strips, so I just like shred them up a little bit more and put them in. And then I have these Townhouse pita Parmesan cheese and basil chips. These taste super duper good, and I don't like put this in my salad. I kind of just like put it on the side as like a salad side dish. And then I have croutons. These are garlic and butter croutons. These are my favorites. Sometimes I just eat these like as chips throughout the day. It's great. And then I use Caesar salad dressing on top of all of it. So yeah, that is how I make my salads. Now I am going to put it all together. So my camera battery died, so I have to film on my iPhone for right now, so I'm sorry if the audio quality isn't that great. But here is the finished product of my salad. It doesn't look as pretty as it used to. Also, after I put the dressing on, my grandpa called, so the dressing has really like soaked into everything and made it look kind of soggy. Also, look at that massive crouton. But yeah, and then I got my pita chips, got a bottle of water. I'm gonna go watch some Friends, and then you're probably gonna get a cleaning montage, so get ready. So I'm still filming on my iPhone while my camera battery charges, but I'm now going to just clean the house. I thought I would like read in between doing different cleaning tasks, but I decided that once I just am like in the cleaning mood, I just need to keep going with it, otherwise I won't get back to it if I stop. So I'm just going to clean, starting with washing the dishes. Okay, you guys, I finally finished doing all of the chores that I had to do today. I didn't clean my bookshelves as thoroughly as I wanted to. I just I wanted to take all of the books down and like really properly dust everything, but I don't have time to take all those books down today. So I just kind of did a light dusting around everything, and I dusted all my little trinkets and stuff so they're not so bad. And yeah, I washed the dishes, I did a ton of laundry, I vacuumed, I also edited my reading vlog for the first 3 days of this readathon, and now it is currently uploading, so I am finally going to read this book and hopefully read a lot of it, otherwise I'm pretty much up the creek with this readathon. So it is now about 4 o'clock in the evening, and I have just reached page 202, so I still have another at least 300 pages left of this book to read. I am going to try so hard and finish as much of it tonight, but this book is just so slow paced, and like I want to express that I'm not like annoyed that it's slow paced, like I really like it. It's just like unfortunate because I'm trying to read as much as possible. But yeah, it's a really slow paced book, so it's just taking me a really long time to get through it. And also like the chapters are pretty long, and so that also makes it take longer. So yeah, I'm trying my best, but I'm kind of falling asleep if you couldn't tell. So I think I'm going to take a second from reading to do something else to try and like wake myself up a little bit more. But yeah, then I'm just gonna get straight back into reading. Okay, so it's now a little bit later. I ate dinner and I am currently on page 332 of Stain, but I decided that I'm actually going to pause on this for a second, and I'm going to read a shorter book that hopefully I can finish tonight, thus completing one book and one challenge for the readathon, which will hopefully motivate me a little bit more and I won't feel like I'm failing quite as much. So I'm going to read Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which I am reading as a part of this Grimm's Fairy Tales little anthology, and this will complete the challenge that's called Fairy, which is to either read a fairy tale retelling or to read an original fairy tale, which obviously Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is one of them. So that's what I'm going to read. I think it's about 10 pages in this book, and it has really pretty illustrations, so I'm pretty excited to give it a read for the first time. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Obviously, it didn't take me that long to read because it's a really short story, but I really liked it. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars because why not? Out of all the like fairy tales that I've read, because obviously everyone knows that like the original fairy tales are so much darker, this is definitely the darkest one that I have read. So, like, spoiler alert if you don't want to hear about what happens in these, like, 10 pages of the story, but it's, like, it's pretty similar to the, like, movie, like the Disney film that we all know and love, but it also has its kind of hilarious differences. So in this story, the queen actually attempts to kill Snow White 3 times. The first time is by tying her laces like on her corset or whatever too tight so that she like suffocates. But that doesn't end up working, and then she tries to use a poisonous comb on her hair, which doesn't end up working, and then obviously the apple is what finally does her in. But then, instead of true love's kiss and the spell breaks, what happens is the prince takes her, and while one of his like men or whatever are carrying the casket back to his palace or whatever, one of them falls and like trips and bumps the casket, thus dislodging the apple from her throat, and she wakes up. It's really strange. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed my time reading it, so I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 stars. And so yeah, that completes the fairy challenge. So now I'm just going to get back to reading this book, but I do feel a lot better just knowing that I at least finished one challenge so far. So it's much later now, and I am about 250 pages into Stain, so I'm about at the halfway point, but hopefully I will finish the rest of this within the next day or two. Hopefully the last half will go a bit faster than the first half, but I think I'm going to end my reading vlog here tonight. I am just running some sprints over on the Twitter account, so I am hopefully going to get some more reading done tonight, but it's about time for me to like wash my face and take a shower and get ready for bed, so ain't nobody want to see me after I do that. But yeah, that is all for this reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!